Good evening, everybody. My name is Cami Brechto, and I am part of this wonderful team that we lovingly call Team Harmony. And Tracy is here, Joy is here. We've got all kinds of the whole gang's here, and we're going to be sharing you some information about Cellergize tonight. And then Tracy, we've been brewing up something pretty amazing. It is some tools for you to be able to share and answer questions of the people you share the patches with. So I want to go ahead and share my screen because Cellergize just came out yesterday, and I can't wait to get my hands on this stuff again. And I created a presentation for you guys, so let's jump in. Oops, I've got to
You guys don't have a
share
proper
my
reason for your
screen.
pool. And
Oh,
us bears can
needs to
smell
mute. Somebody needs to
out.
mute.
The solar power, you guys can run a fridge.
There we go.
Sorry, Cami.
Oh,
You want to
you
unmute?
muted me too.
Oh,
Fun.
sorry. I just
That's
hit
okay.
everybody.
That's okay. Sometimes in a panic, you got to do what you got to do. All right, let me get the slideshow rolling here. So I want to go back a couple months to October of last year, where this was introduced at our convention. And the whole theme, if you haven't noticed, it was about light. And we had Be the Light everywhere as the theme. And we had a blast. So we have a pretty amazing community. But there's a little bit of a shift. We want to make sure that you understand that LifeWave just isn't a patch company. It is a light technology company. So we are brand partners. We are sharing this light technology with you, and that encompasses the patches, but it also encompasses other technologies that are coming out. So we just launched this Cellergize morning yesterday. We're waiting with bated breath for Cellergize evening. So Cellergize morning is formulated to give your body what it needs for daytime nutrients, and it boosts all the efficacy of all of your daytime patches. Cellergize evening will, of course, boost the efficacy of your evening patches and give you some wonderful things to help all of those processes that your body goes through at night when you're supposed to be sleeping. And then another light technology that's coming out, and we're so beyond excited about this, is this water machine. And he spent a couple hours explaining how he came about with this technology and what it's going to do for people and the test results that they had done so far. So, one thing he mentioned at this convention that stuck with me is that about different types of pain. So, with our patches, we can get about 90% of the people out of pain with our patches, which is fantastic. But there's other causes of pain. And if the person is dehydrated or they have a mineral imbalance or deficiency of electrolytes, the patches may not be completely work for them until we add those things to the body. So we just talked about the two delivery systems, the two things, the Cellergize, which gives you the electrolytes and the nutrients, and the water, the delivery system to deliver light, hydration, minerals, and electrolytes. That means we get to help more people with more products. And I'm so beyond excited to help people who really think that their problems are too big for these patches to help, when I know in my heart they're going to help them. And this product will be pretty amazing. So just so you know, This is information. We are not going to diagnose, treat, or cure anybody. There's a disclaimer on one of the next slides. These products have not been, we're not making claims according to the FDA, but we're showing how the ingredients in this Cellergize will help your body and help all of these patches to work better. So yesterday morning, Dr. Stacy did a wonderful quick presentation on these patches. So you'll see her sweet little, her face up there in the corner. I gleaned a ton of information from her. I worked really hard on the slide presentation and then realized that a lot of these slides are available to us in our back office. So a little bit too late, but that's okay. We like Dr. Stacy, so we don't mind having her on our slides. So in this Cellergize, it has 5 essential minerals, 4 amino acids, 2 important electrolytes, 1 vital vitamin, which is vitamin C, a plant extract. We'll talk about that in a second. Sea buckthorn fruit extract, and then more amino acids. So that's pretty amazing. So these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. This was designed for you to take in the morning. It has a lovely lemon ginger flavor. We have an ingredients list coming up to show you. It's sweet with stevia. And it gives you energy for 3 to 5 hours, according to David Schmidt. So he actually mentioned that he takes a scoop of it in a glass of water in the morning, and then around noon, he takes another scoop in a glass of water. It's non-GMO, not any artificial sweeteners, flavors, or colorings, and it's gluten-free. Here's a visual of a few things that are in it and why. Sea buckthorn fruit extract is a powerful anti-aging oxidant. We'll explain more about that in a second. Niacin supports your cardiovascular and cellular health. Zinc supports cell division, migration, and proliferation. N-acetylcysteine helps regulate stem cell function, and also it is a precursor to glutathione. So you need NAC or N-acetylcysteine and vitamin C in your system for your body to be able to create glutathione. Beta-alanine supports your skin barrier and it helps reverse skin aging. Creatine monohydrate enhances the differentiation of cells, and selenium enhances wound healing and modulates inflammation, and it's actually really good for your brain. So I'm very excited. I've been eating my fair share of nuts that have selenium in them. So I'm so excited for this to come out, or that it is out. I've ordered it. I'm still waiting for it. So sea buckthorn. Sea buckthorn is known as the holy fruit in Tibet. It is centuries old. And in Tibet and China, it's found in those medicinal texts. And just fairly recently, our Western side of the world has come to discover its dense nutritional content of omega-3, 6, 7, and 9, and vitamins and antioxidants in this holy fruit. It's called cyanthocks, and it is extracted from this sea buckthorn plant. And it's rich in polyphenols. That's the good stuff in olive oil. Proanthocyanidins. I think that's the good stuff in blue foods. I could be wrong. but I think that's what the good stuff in the blue foods like blueberries and acai berries and things, antioxidant. Um, Immune function support. So these are the ingredients in this formula that help your immune system. And like I mentioned, the NAC, vitamin C, is really helpful for glutathione production. Zinc, magnesium. You know, most of us Americans are lacking in magnesium and selenium. That is a mineral that our body really needs, especially our brain. Fiber. There's only 3% of the United of Americans that are eat enough fiber every day. Let that sink in. Are you part of that 3%? I'm guessing probably not. So I'm excited for some healthy sources of fiber to be added to my diet. Oh my goodness, he keeps going forward. Boosted glutathione production, we talked about that, and copper peptide support. So these are the elements. So a peptide is a chain of elements. So it's not just the specific elements. And because it's a chain, your body sees it and recognizes it and knows what to do with it. So we're receiving the building blocks. And like Joy said earlier on our earlier podcast, that the patches tell your body what to do with those building blocks. So I'm very excited to have these in my system. So again, here's another review: supporting the health and vitality of your cells, antioxidant support, production of glutathione, formulation of GHK copper peptide. Which patch makes GHK? That's your X39. Glutathione, obviously your glutathione patch. AHK is your is what your X49 tells your body to make. Your immune function, cellular health, and overall health and wellness. And then, of course, that prebiotic fiber. So good. Here is a zoom out of the actual ingredients. And the other ingredients on here: citric acid, natural flavors, stevia, and silicon dioxide is what helps keep it in a powder formula and not clumping up. So 2 scoops a day in 16 ounces of water, or you can split the dose in morning and afternoon. It's delicious. Real results. We've all sampled it. We were given samples at convention, and then there was a pre-launch, which, by the way, sold out in a few days. So Dr. Stacy was mentioning in this presentation that this has been launched only in the United States, and it is likely to be sold out very quickly. So I highly recommend, if you're kind of sort of thinking about it, do it. You won't regret it. And we were all scrambling because we loved it so much, or we had people, brand partners, who couldn't get their hands on it. I didn't even get any. And it was super sad. But we were looking around for extras. So here's the pricing. It's priced like the support patches. So wholesale pricing for 1 unit or a month supply for one person is $69.95. If you buy 2, it's $59 per container. And then if you buy 3 or more, it is $49.95. So I'm going to invite you. I took out the supplements that I've been taking on a regular basis. I put them on my counter. How many dollars is that? I haven't added it up yet. But I'm going to recommend, I'm going to do this for a month as soon as I get my Cellergize, and I'm going to push these guys to the side, and I'm only going to do the Cellergize for a month and let you know how I feel. I know I'm going to save money, and I'm super excited about the results. Dr. Stacy mentioned that she, prior to Cellergize, She was using a pre-workout formula that had the amino acids and the electrolytes in it, and it was costing her $8 or $9 a day. And Cellergize has amino acids, electrolytes, and that sea buckthorn extract for the stem cell production. And it has the omega-3, 6, 9, 7, and 9. And it's only $1.66 a day. So if you think about it, that's a pretty incredible exchange. So if you are currently a brand partner, you'll notice that this is up on in your back office. When you go to order more patches, this is available in the nutrition tab in your store. If you're not yet a wholesale customer, please get back to the person who shared this information with you, or you can contact us through the website that Tracy is going to share with us next. So we have great light technology, technology equipment pieces, technology. I don't know what to call them. The water is coming. We're going to learn more at Conference 2025. If you are interested in joining this crazy crew, do it. You won't regret it. We are quite an amazing, fun community of people, and we are enjoying sharing information and growing younger every minute. So, Tracy, that's what I've got for you this evening. So,
nice job. I can't wait to get my hands on Cellergize again, and Eric can't wait either because he has been missing it ever since it went away.
yes.
You don't appreciate what you have until it's gone, right? That would be the case with Cellergize. And
Yeah,
I think it's going to save a lot of money for all the supplements and things. It's going to save a lot of time too, guys. Oh my gosh, sitting there sorting out these supplements and then having to get them in your mouth and drink them down and choke on them. Woo! Put it in a little glass of water and swish it down and done. I love it. But I love this little quote, and I think it's a perfect segue in. But suddenly, the things you were worried about in life seem very small because nothing else matters when your body or mind is screaming for help. And that is so true when you have a health problem. And oh, I grabbed the wrong one. You don't want to go through all of that again, do you? Okay, hang on. 1 minute. Sometimes we have all of these things up.
Too many tabs open, huh?
Yeah, too many. Exactly. Here we go. This is the one. This is the one. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Here we go. Starting at the top. You can have 1,000 problems in life until you have a health problem, and then you really only have one because nothing else matters when your body is screaming at you with a problem. So we have the most amazing gift on this planet to help people who are dealing with just those things. And the rewards are priceless when you can help somebody turn those scary big things around. Things that they might have been told by doctors, you're always going to live with that. There's nothing we can do. We don't understand. We don't even know how to diagnose you. I can't tell you how many people have told me that. They don't even know what's wrong. And I say, that's cool because your body knows how to fix it, whether it has a diagnosis or not. This is just a tool for the body, right? But we often don't know how to help people unless we fully understand it, right? So one thing that I have always felt that this company is really, their hands are tied behind their back while they're trying to get out to the world. The most amazing thing is they can't tell us so much of what we need to know. So I'm going to talk to you about a little website that a team of us have been playing around with for a while. It's harmonypatching.com. And for me, it originated as an onboarding, a sharing, and now we've developed a whole testimonial section. But this could eventually be a replacement for the Start X39 now. It's kind of reorganized differently, but really we have all the same content and more. And I'm going to walk you through that in just a minute. We also are going to talk about Telegram. And Telegram is a fantastic social sharing app that lives on our phones. And you can download it for free. And I'm going to talk to you more about that. So first, we're going to take a little peek here. at our website. So this is what it looks like when you come in. We have got different tabs so that you can quickly drill down to the information that you want. If you've come in here, 5, 10 times, you maybe don't need welcome. Maybe you don't need the before and afters, but you want to know, where do I place a patch, right? So we've tried to organize this to have it at your fingertips and make it super quick. But I'm just going to scroll through here real quick just to give you an idea. We have one of the cool new videos about elevating your health, talking about the many things it does, talking about natural repair and light, talking about 10 years of stem cell research that went into the X39. That product alone has 70 patents, and it regenerates to make us younger. And here's some good evidence of that. Then we have a video on what is phototherapy, and all these videos are like 2 minutes at most, maybe 3 minutes. Then we have Cellergize, talking about, this is actually a scrolling area. So this is inviting people to our Monday and Tuesday Zoom call. So we finally have a picture of all 3 of us on here. And then we go into the water machine that is coming. And then back to Cellergize. So we'll put key information there. And then we go into the science of how it works. Here's David Schmidt, 2 minutes. A Be the Light video, 2 minutes.
Hey,
And then we
Trace, your
yeah.
screen isn't advancing for me. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not advancing for everybody.
Yeah, it's on the welcome screen.
Oh, it's just staying on that one, huh? Okay, thank you for telling me. All right, let me see. Let me see. Why is that the case? Okay, maybe I'll go here. And then I'll go back to share. Okay. All righty. Are you seeing it now? Are you seeing the drop downs below
No,
the welcome? Do you see
We
before and
see
after?
we see welcome and the before and after photo.
Okay,
Is-
perfect.
That's
So
a
these are,
slide though, right?
it's the same slide. It's still the same
it's the
slide.
same slide, but I'm now on the live website.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Cool, cool.
Yeah. So as we scroll down, you don't have to go to these drop downs. If you just keep scrolling, you're going to
It's not
find
scrolling,
all that
babe.
content. But if you don't want to scroll and you want a direct dive, you can click those drop downs. Here's our before and after pictures. This is an invitation to our Zoom.
Trace, it's
Tracy,
not
you're still
rolling.
on the previous screen. So I think maybe you need to stop sharing and start sharing again.
Weird. Okay.
I have a feeling we're looking at the slide from the slideshow.
Yes.
Okay. So share. Let's see.
Go out into the wild Google land.
Huh, it doesn't want to let me share. Okay. You still have me. Okay, maybe we need to remove the spotlight. Maybe that was our problem. I don't know. And maybe not. Okay, can just share my general screen.
Can we apologize for the technical difficulties, everybody?
Yeah, I've never had so many problems. Okay, here we go. This is going to be it. Okay. Now I'm going to click onto the website. Are you guys still with me here? You see a new website coming up and you see drop downs below the welcome?
No drop downs.
No drop downs. User stories.
Can you click on one of them?
My computer is thinking. Okay. How about now? Are you seeing? Wow.
The same thing we've been seeing.
Trace, do you want me to share my screen and you talk me through the website?
Yeah, why don't you do
Okay.
that, my dear?
Let me do that.
Very strange.
Okay, here we are.
Okay, perfect. So if we were to just scroll down, you're going to see there are a lot of resources and tools. The new updated video, some pictures, and we're talking about 10 years that have gone into the making of X39. Okay, continue down. And then we have a video on what is the phototherapy. It's 1 minute. And then we have a rotating carousel here. So we have Cellergize. If we click that little arrow, then it brings us over and it rotates automatically too. We have our new picture of the 3 of us here for Tuesday nights. We have our water system. Okay, and then continue scrolling down. Then we get into the science. 2-minute video of David explaining X39, how it works. And then continuing down, we have our photos, invitation to Zoom, and then we have our what to expect. So this is helping somebody understand why they may not feel this immediately. You know, it's going to take a little time, right? 6 weeks, the brain gets balanced. 3 months, the collagen is starting to reproduce. 6 months, we start seeing changes within the heart. So on and so forth. When we get to about that 12-month mark, that is when we get into the age reversal. The regeneration becomes more noticeable. And then we've got some little factoid reminders to drink half your weight in ounces of water. And if you want the best results, throw some lemon in there or some Celtic sea salt. But now that we have Cellergize, I think a lot of those things are going to be less important because Cellergize does it all for you. This is so cool. Then we have some patching stories here, people's experience. If we click here, we can go to a whole section on testimonials because we have had some amazing ones and we can't always be here live, right? These are some great little short videos, people explaining their experience. And then if we just scroll down, we are categorizing these based on pain relief. And then you can scroll left and right within each of these categories. So different conditions, E. coli, vertigo, scrolling down. If you keep going, we'll get to different categories. But you can see there are multiple within. Then we have some age reversal testimonies. And then if we go down, we have emotional and mental testimonies. And then we have recovery and endurance. Weight management, talking about cravings being gone, losing 60 pounds. That's pretty exciting. Cognitive changes. Skin changes. Sleep. And then I think we're almost to the end and we're going to get into, oh, no, we got organ. Well, we've got, yeah, organ changes. Pet stories. We just added that one. And you can submit your own testimonials here so that we can keep these fresh and updated. And eventually down the road, we'll probably get so fancy that you can submit a video or pictures. But for now, it's just text. Okay. So I'm not going to take the time to walk you through the whole website, but I just wanted to point out a few key things. So if you'll go back up, Cami, and let's go up to patching, because that's one of the biggest things I think when we get these in the mail and we're excited. We know they're going to work, but where do we put them? Now you can go to this patch overview and placement, and there are videos and placement recommendations for every one of these. So we're not going to go through them all. Just going to touch on it to give you an idea. And this is a deep dive with David. It's about 10 minutes and he walks you through all the product line of patches. So you can get a quick glimpse. Okay, then let's go back up and we're going to go to some quick tips. So we go back to patching. Here's some tips. And we really want to help spoon feed this so that everybody gets the best result. That we need water. We need the 12-hour rule. 12 hours on, 12 hours off. The timeline, 1 month for every decade you are old. That dynamic duo, the X39 with the Eon, so on and so forth. So if we go, and then Joy was talking to you guys about the health tracker. We have that before and after photos and consistent use. Of course, the bioavailable vitamins. So now we're going to change that out to Cellergize, does it all. You don't need that counter full of stuff like Cami was showing. One beautiful little canister, and every morning takes care of it. So that kind of gives you an idea. We've got some great tips on here. So if we go back up, and then if you are looking for patching combinations, so if you wanted to do the gut regeneration system, or you need to help your body with the knee pain. It's there. All the printable flyers are there. We have some really good FAQs as well. And then we go into different resources and flyers and our podcasts and support. So that just gives you an idea of a new website that will hopefully help us fill in some of the question marks in our mind. So then, now I'm going to have to see if I can.
Trace, there's a contact section on there as well. If somebody's on the call and they see the Zoom later, they can actually go to the contact section and reach out to us.
It's on the bottom. It's a footer on the bottom of the website.
Okay, here we go. All right, let's just hope that I can get back in the groove of showing my screen, because the next one Cami can't do for you because it's in my PowerPoint. Are you guys seeing
Yes.
Telegram? Aha,
Yes.
finally, I'm back. Okay, so I don't know how many of you are familiar with Telegram, but I couldn't live without it. I have it on my phone, and I've got, well, in our team Evolve group, we have almost 12,000 members, and there are so many testimonials on everything under the sun. But we decided to create our own Harmony Patching Telegram channel, and it is a beautiful beginning of putting our testimonials here, so you can search them too and have some other places to go. But I encourage you to download this. It is in your App Store or your Google Play Store. It's free. It's a blue circle with a white paper airplane looking thing. And when you download it, text the person who you work with in our team, and they will invite you to our channels. So our Harmony Patching, then I'm going to go here and show you. If you're looking for testimonials, and today I happen to be looking for one on spinal cord, and pretty exciting when you can find what you're looking for, nerve regeneration, and they're there. So I just want to show you, these are the three main ones where we get our testimonials. Again, the Evolve testimonials has almost 12,000 of them. So that's a lot. Harmony Patching, we are just getting started, but it's another resource. I also love the Evolve practitioner team. I get a lot of great resources from the doctors and the holistic healers in the organization there. So I wanted to show you, when you are ready to go into, say, our Harmony Patching or Evolve testimonials, you're going to see at the top of your screen, and I circled it in yellow here, a little magnifying glass for search. And depending if you're an iPhone or an Android, it might say the word search, or it might just show you the symbol. And if you click on that, I just want to show you, when you come in, there's going to be some testimonials pasted in here that you can see with text, but there's that little search bar is going to come up and it's blank. I typed the word pain in here just to give you an idea of what will this look like when I put the word pain or brain or knee or arthritis, whatever you're looking for, put that word in and you're going to be amazed. It's going to populate a lot of these. And you can scroll up and down through all of these testimonials, and it will highlight in yellow for you the word that you searched for, which I love. But you can see on the bottom right here is the arrow down. If I click that, it would take me to the next one, so on and so forth. And there's an arrow up above you can't see in this view, but you can go forward and back and toggle and figure out what one do you like the best. When you find one that you want to send to your friend, you would come into this and you would right click somewhere in this area. You don't want to click where the video is, or you're only going to be copying the video. But I like to give them the whole thing. I like the text preview, and then I like the video link, because not everyone's going to take the time to watch the video, as we know. So then you can, after you've copied it, go and paste it to your friend, be that in Messenger, in Instagram, if you're going to do it in email or text, however you want, you just paste it. It is amazing. So this is a powerful tool that's going to help you really share information more readily with people. And then we've got here a beautiful, oopsie, what did I do? Oh, go back. Oh, goodness sakes. There we go. Going back. The lady that is doing all of this is the Wizard of Oz behind the scenes. Kathy Coker and her sister Linda have been so incredibly valuable, and they have taken the time to convert our YouTubes, which Cami, Joy, and Sabrina have been posting. And she then takes that lovely art that we've created in YouTube and posts it over here. So now you can access those through Telegram or through the YouTube. And we're getting ready to convert our YouTube channel to be public, and we're going to cover those tools another time. But for tonight, we just wanted to give you two really exciting, fun tools that we think are going to help you share the gift of what we have, because it's priceless, pretty amazing. So I'm going to stop my sharing now. And I want to see, does anyone have any questions on what we went over? And thanks for your patience. I don't know, having a little glitchy. I think I just had too many windows open here tonight, confusing my computer. But thank you so much for bearing with us.
Trace, you did a great job. Thank you.
Yeah, that
Well, thank
website
you.
is
Thank you.
gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous,
Well,
gorgeous.
I'm just excited to help people understand it and have them not be frustrated with that silly little manual that comes with your patches that, it's just not enough. We need more. So
Yes, we do.
when you are onboarding your new people, please take the time to give them that website. That is the one that is going to help them understand and get the most out of these patches. So, all righty. Well, if we have no questions, I think we'll say goodnight, and we look forward to seeing you back here again next Monday and Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific. And have a beautiful week, everybody. And here's Roger. Looks like something I shall be using a lot. Well, good, Roger. I'm hopeful that it will make your life easier in sharing, educating, learning for our own selves as well. Yeah. All right, everybody. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful week and a nice weekend, and we hope to see you next week. Take care.
That
Good
sounds
night,
great.
everybody.
Good
See
night.
ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.